So we're going to talk about Shay Charles being up for Young Player of the EFL Championship. Also, we're going to look at EK or belt and where it's gone wrong in a sense and where Danny thinks it might go wrong. Hello and welcome to this video. If you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hitting the notification bell to let you know when video go live. So we'll start with the story that was yesterday, but I just didn't really get a chance to cover it yesterday. It was a bit of a weird day, trying to figure lots of things out, ready for the summer and how I'm going to approach that and stuff. But yeah, it could be an interesting one over the summer, I think. There's no doubt that I think we're in for a long summer of speculation. Let's just put it that one way. But EKO Boat, we know what he can do. We saw it last season. There was a lot of people who didn't really want to see us sign him. I did see a lot of say he's not that great, but he struggled this season. He's not managed to get any of the form he had last season, coming into it with hardly any preseason. He's only played 7 minutes of football since the end of March, and in a couple of weeks, it may have gone over a year without scoring a goal, which ain't great. And the thing is, you really wanted him to get that goal and get that little bit of confidence for him. Danny went, I wish for him to score this season. He goes with a positive feeling out the season. We can build it. I know a player's mind is sometimes wanting the end of the season and they can restart. But he can do this and go. We can help him do this in the next few weeks. First, he had got to get in a stronger position in the squad. If he does that, then hopefully he can train and we can create the moment. I still believe in him. There's no doubt because the goals he scored last season and such an impact, you can't lose that immediately. But it's been a long time waiting for it, and you're looking for it for what could have happened because it's that whole thing. You could have seen it where you could have gone to Sunderland and stuff like that. You see the missed penalty at Millwall as well. And you're just trying to see if you could try and get something right for him, trying to give it him and try and get that goal. He said in the summer he did not have a normal preseason. There were question marks that this was not helpful for him. Then there were moments against Millwall that could have been a turnaround, and maybe we wouldn't be talking about this now. This is football. It happened. The group have helped him. Most important key, he helps himself. You cannot expect or demand or wait for someone to help you. He must demand it for himself, which is true, which is very true. So you've got to try and get that right. And I think it's one of those things you've got to start having those talks with the player, making sure they can get it right and trying to get the finishing right as a team anyway, because finishing has been a very difficult situation for Wednesday in general. And you just wanted to see you can find that rhythm, find that intensity for the lad and see if you can get him to finally just come good for a little bit, even if it's just right near the end going into next season, giving a bit of confidence. He's on like a 3-year deal, so he's going to be here for a while. So we look at the major awards that are getting divvied out for like end of the season to see what happens. They'll be happening on the 27th of April, and one of the players linked for Young Player of the Season is Shay Charles. He's been decent this season. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But it's with him, Joe Bellingham, and CJ Egan-Riley, who was a former teammate of Shay Charles at Man City, who are going to be up for that award. And I won't lie. As soon as I saw it, my brain immediately went, oh, Joe Bellingham got it, Annie. Bellingham got that one, Annie. That's what my immediate thoughts were. But we'll see. We'll see how we get on because it'll be interesting if he picks that award. He's done really well for us. He's been really vital in that midfield for us, and we're going to be really hard to probably replace him because I can't see us being able to get him back next season because Southampton are going to want him for their championship campaign. So that's one of those things where you're just going to look at it and just see what he does and see what his career does throughout it. We'll have Pierce Charles at least, who we can watch and see how he improves. And just one last one. You go look at Jamal Lowe. Not really got hit the ground running like he did last season at Swansea. I'll be honest with you, I don't see him as a striker. I see him more as an inverted winger that can come off the inside and do that instead. But that's how I see it. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens, and hopefully he could be involved on Friday. Maybe not. We'll see what the team bring. But also, I will just say this now. I'm potentially thinking about doing a watch along on Friday and Monday, because both those games are going to be televised. So it would be nice to do a watch along, because I think that'll probably be one of my last ones. And also, I want to put it to you guys. Do I do a watch along for the playoff championship semi-finals and the final? So let me know on that one, because I wouldn't mind doing that. I think that could be a little bit of fun, just to have something a little bit different, watching a team as a neutral and go from there. But yeah, let me know in the comment section on that one. I'd like to know. But yeah, that's basically a lot of what it is today, unless something else breaks later today. Could be a quiet news day until we get those minutes from the engagement panel. When we get those minutes, we'll find out what's going on. But oh boy, that's going to be fun. It sounds like it was a very long day for the people on the panel. So we'll see. When those minutes come out, we will cover it and we will speak about it.